Falls 4.0. And just a little recap. Well, look what the wind blew in. Wrong. And look at this. Out to all the haters out there.
Hana Hui A Maui. Aloha,
my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, let me be the first to give you a nice big warm aloha and welcome. On this channel, we talk about everything aquatics, and we're not going to get any aquatic than this video right here. We're jumping into Tiki Falls 4.0. Literally, I am down in the trenches of Tiki Falls. As you can see, we have our pond liner in, which we installed in the last video. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a card up above. Click that card, go check out that video so you can see how we got this 450-pound pond liner inside the trenches here. I know you guys love these Tiki Falls 4.0 videos, and guess what? So do I, because every time I make a video, it's just one step closer to closing the deal here. I can't wait for this thing to finish. As you can see behind us here, we have our cinder blocks with our custom intake cinder block right there. Man, this thing is coming together. I can't wait for my boy to get here, Dennis, and we're gonna get busy on this bad boy, so stay tuned. You guys don't want to miss this one. Before we jump into this video, I gotta give a huge shout out to the Kahuku Red Raiders. If you guys were wondering, this is an island silver crown, so go cop your crown. Links down in the description below. But I gotta give a shout out to the #1 high school football team in Hawaii, the 808. Big shout out to all my friends and family back home. Aloha, guys, miss you. And just a little recap on the cinder blocks / retaining wall. Everything's looking great here. As you can see, we have our underlayment all the way around. As you can see that? It's backfilled. Now, when we come to this section here, we're gonna have to do a lot of backfilling here. As you can see, from this space to the wall and the patio, especially in this section right here, it's about 4 feet. So we're gonna have to do a lot of backfilling. And don't worry, you'll get it once we get these all settled in. What we're gonna do is probably go another stack high and maybe 2 blocks high, and then we'll start to slowly backfill this bad boy. But yeah, cinder block wall is gonna go all the way down there. And this bad boy is coming together. Look at this, man, look at this. Oh yeah, I also gotta give a huge shout out to all the haters out there that were saying when it rained and I covered my pond with tarps that it wasn't gonna work, that it was a bad idea. Wrong, it was a great idea. You guys just don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys think I just do this and make it up? No, man, I get advice from professional pond builders like my boy Ralph over at Pondscapes AZ, another professional pond builder, my boy Jack Haryu over at Atlantis Water Garden. So guess what? You don't know what you're talking about. Let's go. Now, before my boy Dennis gets here, you know that saying, it takes a village? I just want to let you guys know that I have the best village ever. I got to give a huge shout out to all the sponsors that are helping me with Tiki Falls 4.0. A build this big, this magnitude, I could never achieve. So I want to give a huge shout out to Anthony over at Koi Enterprise. Get all your imported Japanese koi from my boy Koi Enterprise. Can't forget Eric Triplett, the Pond Digger, Mountain Tree, Pond Max, and of course my boy Dennis Riesche, the global warmer, heating and air. He'll beat anybody's price, hands down. That's what that means, hands down. Anyways, I just had to give them a huge shout out. All of their links will be down in the description of Tiki Falls 4.0. Matter of fact, it'll be down in any Tiki Falls 4.0 video that I put out, okay? So check them out, guys. I absolutely love them, and thank you, my village. And thank you, my ohana, for the love and support. Well, look what the wind blew in. My boy, Dennis Riesche, the global warmer, baby. We have 2 pallets of cinder blocks, 48 to a pallet. I don't know, we'll just do the quick math. We'll just call it 96 or something, I believe. Your boy has to unload these because my boy, Dennis, is gonna be cutting some cinder blocks, customizing it for the pond. While my boy is customizing those cinder blocks in the backyard, I'm gonna do some magic for you guys. So in 3 seconds, these 2 pallets of cinder blocks are gonna be magically gone. Just like that. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Just like that, ohana. 2 pallets, 48 on each pallet. Da-dun-dun. Da-dun-dun.
Da-dun-dun. Yup, in London. Competition, why, yes, I would love some.
Your boy went into beast mode. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. You know I'm transparent. I'm gonna keep it totally honest with you guys. I wish I can say I did both of those pallets by myself. But my neighbors, Dave, Trenton, thank you guys so much. They came over. Not that I was struggling, but they just saw me unloading all these cinder blocks, and they said, hey man, we got a wheelbarrow, we'll come over and help you. So we cut that job like in half. It took us maybe 45 minutes to bang out 2 pallets of cinder blocks. So big shout out to Dave and Trenton, the best neighbors in the world. Thank you guys so much. Now let's go into the backyard and see what the troublemaker's doing. All right, like I showed you guys earlier, the wall, check out the work that the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Dennis Riesche has laid down. He's got the final brick right there, laying it down, leveling it out. The hardest part is laying down that first row right here, making sure that they all line up, they're packed down, they're level, they're all the same. Shout out to all the masonry workers out there, man, because whew, it's hard work. Once this first layer is laid down, now we can just stack these up uniform. We're gonna fill in those holes with some gravel, base gravel, and you guys ready for some time lapse? Hit it. All right, so as you can see, it is in the wee hours of the night. We are working pretty much pitch black. I'm gonna flip this camera on. I'm gonna show you what my boy Dennis is doing. He's creating something so cool. See my boy Dennis, what he's doing? He's laying down stairs. We're actually making a staircase to get into the pond because this is a recreational pond. So he's basically got some concrete adhesive in the gun. He's got the topper stones there. We do have some cinder blocks. He's laying them out, creating a natural staircase. And once it gets a little bit more light, you'll be able to see it come to life. But I wanted to show you guys what we're doing, making a little customized action here. You're gonna see him squeeze it in there. Look at that. Whammo, whammo, whammo. It's so satisfying to watch. And then he clamps that down and it's gonna seal. It's like super glue for cinder blocks. Oh, like a glove. All right, now my boy is chipping away on this cinder block here with this little, I don't know, sculptor. I don't even know what he's doing here, but he knows what he's doing. He's gonna make a nice custom fit on a rock. Wait till you see it. It's gonna be so cool. He's actually making the second step to the staircase, which is super cool. Look at this nice tight fit, gluing the top pavers on, lining them up, making sure they're uniform. This guy's brain, I don't even know how it works, man. Look at that, nice tight fit. Now we're gonna go ahead and get the PVC pipe. This is a 2-inch pipe, and we're putting primer on the elbow and the PVC pipe. You can see we're gonna go down to the custom intake block. Down at the bottom, we're gonna connect these two, put some primer, then glue. Remember to always use your primer, then glue. And then we're gonna give it a nice watertight seal. And that pipe is gonna be going into our filter. Stay tuned for a further video. All right, my Ohana, it is the next day, man. We worked into the wee hours of the night. It's probably about 11 o'clock at night when we actually finished. And my boy Dennis was so concerned, he kept apologizing. I really appreciate you, Dennis, helping me with this build. But not only that, though, staying late. Now, I'm gonna flip this camera on. I'm gonna show you guys what we did. Insane work by my boy Dennis, man. He's really making this thing come to life. It almost looks like Atlantis with this stonework inside the pond, man. So I'm super excited to show you guys. Let's get it. All right, on this side of the pond here, we have 5 stones stacked high. Now we still have to come up over here too as well, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what we're doing. Now it goes 5 stones all the way around. Now we flipped the pond liner back over. I don't know if you guys remember, but this pond liner was flipped up onto the patio. Now that you can see the patio, you guys will get more of a visual, okay? And we'll talk about what's behind this wall on the backside, okay? As we shift around here, look at this beautiful step that my boy Dennis created. Look at that thing, right? I mean, you guys got to see it last night when he was, you know, gluing the stones together and we were building it and whatnot. We still have, I think, one more step up, and I think that's gonna be a wrap. But check it out. I'm gonna move this level here. We actually put in our first stone. Check it out. Oh, look at that, man. This is our first rock. So we're gonna probably put another rock right here. And we're gonna build this up to about there. So we're gonna have a couple natural rocks right there. Really love the way he customized this stone to fit right along the groove of that rock. Isn't that a great idea? My dude is a master, man. And if you guys were curious, since we have the level here, booyah. Anyways, and front to back, booyah. My boy was laying it down. Gosh. So this is the shallow area, just so you guys know. And then as it goes down, the deeper end. Now what I'm gonna do is transfer a lot of this dirt, and I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna put it. So we were right there shooting and talking just a little while ago. Now we're up on the patio. This is the back side of the wall. As you can see, we have our pond liner, our underlayment folded up, and all back here, I'm gonna be backfilling. This is a lot of dirt I gotta put back here. Backfilling with base gravel and dirt from this pile here. We got some dirt here, we got some dirt here. So this is what your boy's gonna be doing. Now I gotta give a huge shout out to my boy Anthony, the owner of Koi Enterprise. We had to leave probably about 3 o'clock. We went all the way to West Sacramento, which is about 50 minutes away. We needed some underlayment, like emergency too, because we're in the middle of placing all these stones. We ran out. I called him up. It was Monday. He's closed on Mondays. But because I have his hotline directly straight to him, he picked up. I asked him if he can do us a favor. We went down there, picked up some underlayment, and we also picked up some goodies. Stay tuned for an up-and-coming video. Man, this thing, I want to say bells and whistles. It's got a light version of bells and whistles. But I can't wait to show you guys what we do on the next video of Tiki Falls 4.0. Stay tuned, all right? We're going to do some drilling and customizing the pond. I'm super excited. Hey, big shout out to Dennis. Thanks again, brother, for all your help. And Dave and Trenton for helping me, bring in 2 pallets of cinder blocks, man. That was a lot of work. Those guys, we banged it out like in 45 minutes. So shout out to them too as well. And yeah, big shout out to Koi Enterprise. Anthony, you came through in the clutch for us, my man. We really appreciate it. Dennis, I appreciate your hard work. Stay tuned, Ohana. We'll see you on the next video. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.